Someone paid me today. I woke up this morning. I started planning out this video, kind of the talking points I wanted to make and everything, and then I rushed out of the house. I had a meeting with a buddy of mine who does very similar work to me. And I guess near the end of the 2 hours we were together, he sent me $1,000. He sent me half of the build fee that I want to charge right now for early adopters, and that's I could not be more grateful. It's officially a business. It's not an idea. It's not a thought. It's not a thing I go and tell people about. It's not just this thing I've been coding in my bedroom. It's not a project. Like, it's a friggin' business. And I just, I almost cried when he did that. I was so surprised, even though I have full conviction and I fully believe that I can deliver on everything. It still feels surreal to think that I've been working on this since, I guess, last November, and now we're here, and it's real. So, yeah, over the last, I guess, week, I've been having a lot of conversations. I have another couple people that are interested, and let's call them warm leads, I guess. People that I think I get a lot of value out of this, that I've been talking to a lot, and I'm trying to figure something out with. But for now, I'm just going to go as hard as I can on this build. I'm going to try to make it as strong as I can possibly make it. I'm going to try and over-deliver and, one, get it done faster than I said I want to get it done. I said my target is 60 days, so my goal is 30. And two, I gave him I sent him a agreement, I guess, if you will, and it encompassed the parameters of the build. So, all the things, the checklist that I'm going to accomplish for it to be done, and then for us to move forward into just a maintenance phase where we essentially adapt the build into his business. So, I don't actually remember if I explained this last week, but essentially I'm offering a build, so a custom build. Take Sonaflow Skeleton and then integrate it into any creative business. So no matter what you do, no matter what tools and systems you use, essentially I'm offering to rebuild them, but for you. So anything you don't like, we get rid of. Anything you do like or want added onto, we add it on. And then we strap that into the Sonaflow ecosystem, so then there's a very cohesive way to communicate with every part of your business. That's what I'm offering. It's just like a morph into whatever business I'm working with. So back to what I was talking about. We are going to charge for the build. As of right now, everything that I charge for the build is going to get shuttled to the development team on the back end. So I'm going to take it as far as I can, vibe coding essentially, which I usually explain it like I'll take it to 95%, and then I'll pay for developer for that last 5%, just to make sure everything is legit, everything's good, there are no issues or errors. And that's kind of how the approach is going to be. So we'll build it out, and then from the end of the build starts a 12-month period where, as I mentioned before as well, we integrate the product into the business. So just constant refinement, and hey, this system would work a little better if this, or this person's having trouble with this, how do we get them in there? And kind of all those parts of integrating a software into a business, in this case a custom software into a business. And well, this is my first one, so I've never done it before, and I don't know exactly how that's going to look, but I've got a build fee, I've got a 12-month kind of integration period where that's a higher fee, like a higher month-to-month fee, and then that's going to drop by about half after that 12-month period, and then it's essentially just paying for hosting your custom software and support for your custom software. So if anything breaks or goes wrong, then you have a direct line to contact that will service and maintenance your product. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of everything I'm doing. But I've got my first customer. It's a real business. And now I'm just going to grind the crap out of this for the next month. I'm hoping he doesn't watch this YouTube video. But yeah, just grind it out as fast as I can, get it to him, and then just pray he's as happy about it as I am right now. I haven't even built it yet. I just know I'm going to pour absolutely everything into this to make it the best freaking build I can possibly do. And if I can impress just one person, I need one referral. 2 referrals even. If I can do it for another person, I can get 2 more referrals. If I can do that for then, where are we at? We're at 4 people and I get 2 more referrals, that's 8 people. And then 16, and I see this as a very slow climb, especially with me on my own, being the one that's kind of putting all the time and energy into the back end of this. But then after I start moving, I really, really believe this can be something huge. And I believe I can do this for a lot of people and really help a lot of creative business owners. So I guess I'm excited for all the no's that are coming in a weird way. I've already had a few. I've already talked about it multiple times and got no's. And I think the cool part about a no is you can ask why. I guess you can ask why with a yes too, but with a no you can really sit down and understand, okay, was it an explaining issue? Like, did I not explain the product well enough? I know it's not a product issue because I know how much value this can bring, and I know how many problems it can solve. And like deleting subscriptions is alone how much money it can save a creative entrepreneur. So I know it's not a product issue. If it is to them, then I'm curious what that is. So I can just learn through every no what I did wrong in the approach, because I'm ultimately the one reaching out and talking and delivering on everything. So I can learn from that, refine, get better myself, and then ideally just get better and better at explaining and communicating the value I can deliver. So it's just a bunch of jambling, I suppose, but that's exactly where I'm at right now. I have 1 customer. I've made $1,000, and I officially have a new business.